What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Stuff the Line Surgeon, and as you can see, this is not a billboard. This is my beautiful trailer. And I know you might be wondering, why do I need such a giant sign with this logo on it for my trailer? Well, this giant sign increased my profits by 300%. Yeah, 300%. And I'm going to tell you why it's so important to have a quality logo. You might not think this is a logo, but this is a logo. I am branding myself. So if you want to know how to increase your profits, I can't promise you 300%, but I can promise you an increase, because you already know what time it is. Just to talk. Alright people, for those of you not familiar with my sign, I'll give y'all a little closer look. There's a couple things, key points you want to know. One, my name is the biggest. Two, I don't have a phone number on it, and I just have an email. And if you can't tell, I might be on YouTube. Yeah, so the other week people said they want to see me grill, so I'm just putting some meat in the smoker, so I'm gonna show y'all that while giving y'all some tips on marketing, and also we're getting a little tipsy. Let me show y'all what we're cooking today. So the usual, I'm cooking thighs. Give y'all a little insight on how I prepare these thighs. I cut some of the fat off, as you know, because some of the fat gives you flavor, so I left some of it on. But a lot of people, what they do with smoked meats is they baste it in something, which is usually mustard, like when they're cooking ribs or something. Instead of doing mustard, I tried something different today. I just tried barbecue sauce, and then I use my own rub, which consists of a whole bunch of seasonings: cilantro, paprika, chili powder, salt, pepper, cumin, and some brown sugar. So everything is kind of like a Spanish rub with a little sweetness to it. Over here, got my coals getting right. I haven't added any wood chips. Today I'll be using pecan. I've never tried pecan. I usually use apple. I like a sweet wood. So we're gonna try to give this pecan a try. Alright people, as you can see, I got my little Toro glasses on. I got the little blue lens. I always get black lens glasses, but decided to go bold or go home. So while my coals is warming up and my smoker's warming up, I got the pecan chips right here. Pecan. I usually use apple. There we go. I might mix the two together, a little apple pecan action. But alright, let's get down to it. Down to the nitty gritty. My logo. As y'all saw, my logo, back in the day, I didn't really have a logo. For those who are not familiar, I'm gonna see if I can put something up on the screen. I went home one day and I made a little flyer, and all it had was a strip of grass along the bottom with Stuff the Line Surgeon. Essentially the thing that pops up on the bottom of the screen at the beginning of my videos. That was my logo. It was, and it wasn't really a logo because I can't really put that on a shirt. I can't really put it on marketing stuff. But that was all I had. And so over the years, I was trying to think of a logo, and I couldn't really think of a logo because I was trying too hard. You don't want to try too hard. You want your logo to be you, you know, and what are you trying to portray? What are you trying to communicate? And so I didn't know really what I wanted to communicate. I had a couple of logos where I was trying to put my name in the letters of leaves on a tree or a plant or something like that. I had a couple of tries of logos where I was trying to use like medical equipment because I'm a lawn surgeon. That didn't go too well. But I couldn't figure it out. And then one day it just hit me. Like, instead of trying to use pictures as logos, a lot of people, what they do is they try too hard to make their logo. And they end up using a picture or like a plant or some type of grass or something. They try to put grass in the logo to portray, oh, I'm a lawn care company, when that's not really necessary. Think about this. Like, I always look at other businesses and try to, these other successful businesses, and try to look at what they're doing. 3 companies I'm gonna give you an example of. I love using fast food restaurants: McDonald's, Wendy's, and Target, right? All 3 companies have logos that when you see the logo, you know exactly what it is. One, McDonald's, it's the golden arches. McDonald's don't got no cheeseburgers. They don't got no French fries in their logo. It's just a big old M for McDonald's. You know what I mean? And I think it might have started off with 1 arch at the beginning or whatever, but I don't know. Wendy's. Wendy's is a picture of Wendy. It's the little girl. She not eating no cheeseburger or French fries. It's just the little girl because the name of the restaurant is named after her. And now they took that image and now it's associated with fast food. Target. Target don't even have to put the word Target. All you got to see is that bullseye, and you know it's Target. You get what I'm saying? So I guess what I'm trying to say is that don't typecast yourself into having to make a logo that has to have grass in it. And so that's what when that hit me, I'm like, man, you know what? What am I trying to communicate? And a big thing about my company is I feel like I'm the soul of the company. It's called Seth the Lawn Surgeon. So I want people to know what my name is. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people will say, oh, is it Seth, like with an S-E-T-H, or, you know, some kind of other. I'm like, no, it's Seth. So that's why Seth is the biggest thing in my logo. And then Lawn Surgeon is the next biggest thing, because I want to let people know that I deal with lawn work, lawn care. And not only do I deal with lawn care, I'm precise. I'm a surgeon. And then in the middle it got the real small letters. But yeah, so basically with those things I portrayed, communicated what I wanted to get across, which was that Seth is a lawn surgeon. That's all people got to know. And people, when people pull up to me, how I know it was working, last summer people pull up to me multiple times, say, hey, are you the lawn surgeon? Well, yes, I am. And so let me go ahead and put this pecan wood in here. I think it should be hot enough. Help me remember where I'm at, even though y'all can't talk to me. This thing is nowhere hot enough. This thing like 100 degrees. We gotta fix that, people. Let's see if I can set y'all up somewhere. Right here. That can work. All right, yeah. Oh yeah, we need to warm this bad boy up. Open up this pecan. Open this pecan wood and home. Oh yeah. Make sure I get down by the coal. Oh yeah. Charcoal on top of that. All right, let's see what happened. I guess y'all was admiring my little shed that I never finished. I built this from scrap wood. My neighbor, he knocked down his shed. He had a whole bunch of wood left over, and I think he was about to haul it to the dump. And I said, hey, you mind if I take some of that? So, see, look at this, all this red stuff. A lot of it is just pieces of scrap wood, and then I bought this roof. So it's been clutch for me when I don't have enough space in my shed, and I could just throw things like, that's a little snow blower I got over there, my yard vac, my tiller. Throw things in there so they won't get ooh, that bad boy's starting to smoke already. So they won't get wet with the rain. Now I'm gonna have smoke in my face. Of course the wind is blowing this way. It seems like it usually blows the other way. Anywho, where was I at? I had thought of some other logos. People's logos was kind of ingenious. Oh yes, there we go. Guerrilla marketing. Y'all want to know how I got my my profits up 300%, which it basically was just because you know, I was destined to grow. And that's why I made my sign so big. I could have made my sign smaller, but I said I'm gonna have this big trailer. I don't plan on having this trailer for a long time. I plan on getting some kind of enclosed trailer eventually. But while I have it, you know, I might as well use that square footage. So I measured it, and I got the sign made to that size. So when I drive around town, people see me, you know. And let's even go back before I even had any signs. When I was driving around with my Dodge Magnum, and I had my 4x6 trailer. I was branding myself. How was I branding myself? I always had on, I used to wear a red t-shirt and black pants, and a red hat. A lot of people don't even think about how important that is, because a lot of people go out here and wear whatever they want to wear. You get what I'm saying? But you got to think about how many other companies are out here doing lawn care, right? So while these other companies out here doing lawn care, you in the mix with them, and you come out with a brown shirt one day, a green shirt another day, or a blue shirt another day. These people just driving by in the neighborhood. You might be at this house every day, or in different houses every day, but they don't know that you're the same person. When you're wearing the exact same uniform, it don't matter how small your company is, they know that that's you. They don't know who you are. They don't know what your name is, but they know it's you. And so that's why I said, like I mentioned about what Triple D talked about in my video, fake it till you make it. I might have been pulling up in a Dodge Magnum, but I had the same clothes on every time. Not literally the same clothes. I washed them, you know. But that let people know, I don't know what his name is, but I always see that guy in this neighborhood. I always see that guy on this side of town, on Saturdays or whatever. So it was the same thing with my sign. I paid $400 for those signs. It's 3 signs, 2 big ones on the side, free estimates on the front. I didn't pay for no marketing. I didn't pay for no ads, no nothing. All I did was drive around town. And it was so funny, like, my sign was so powerful. I would be scared when I go to an area. Like, I had one house that I cut a couple of times that was literally like 50 minutes away. 45, 50 minutes away. And I didn't want other people to call me. Because that's what would happen. I would go to a neighborhood, they would see the sign. That's the 2 most important things. Getting some type of sign like this and getting a Google business page, right? What happened was, because I had a Google business page, people would see Seth the Lawn Search. And it's so big, you can read it from far away. People would be like down the block and they can read it. And they would Google me. And my business page would come up. It would have my number, my email, and photos of my work. And so that's how people was getting in contact with me. And so, like I was saying, when I go in some area where I didn't want any more yards in that area, people were still calling me. And I would have to tell them, nah, I was just down there for a quick job or whatever. But that's how I was getting jobs. You know what I mean? Back to my point about wearing a uniform, how important that is. Good gracious, thing smoking. You don't see McDonald's that look different. You might see a couple of different variations of McDonald's, but they all try to be uniform. And that's you need to think of yourself like that. Like, when you go out to work, you need to be the same. You need to be uniform. So it don't matter whether somebody see you on one side of town or another side of town. They know it's you. It's the same thing with my trailer. When they see that big old trailer on one side of town or on the other side of town, they know it's me. Because it's big, it stands out, and whatnot. Top notch. I know I've been bringing top notch up a lot. Top notch did something really good, which I've seen a lot of people do. They got a wrap, and he got a wrap, and he put in big letters, top notch lawn care. He didn't put no flowers or trees on. I think he might have put some stuff on it. It was green. But when you first looked at it, that's what you saw, top notch. And so what I'm saying is, like, I know you want to be creative and you want to make this kind of creative logo. Just get straight to the point. You don't need to put a list of everything you're doing. Just put your name. And like I said, the reason I don't have my phone number on there is because I want people to Google me. I want people to Google me, and when they Google me, they go to my Google business page. Then they see what kind of work I'm doing. I got pictures and stuff up there. Or if you got a website, they go to your website. I don't even have a website because I got a Google business page. And the reason I don't have a website, right? Let me tell you this, right? People want to be number one on Google. You get what I'm saying? You want to be number one on Google, right? When you create a web page, you're basically creating your own entity. This is my own area, and somehow I want people to search for lawn care in my area, that my web page comes up. And so you have to somehow draw attention to your personal web page in order for Google to put you up near the top. Whereas if you just use the Google page, Google will be more than willing to put you up top because you're using their page. You know, you think about it, if they had a choice between putting this random lawn care page website at the top of their results in your area or a Google web, lawn care page at the top, they're gonna put your page up. And so that's what I think happened. I don't know where I result in lawn care in my area. I just know that sign has been getting me, mad searches. It tells me like, oh, you got 70 searches this month. In the summer when I was hot, I had like 100 searches. People just searching me, you know what I mean? I didn't get no calls, but the fact that people searching me is meaning they seeing me. And if they seeing me, that means I'm staying on their mind. You know what I'm saying? So let me see what's going on over here. Oh yeah, see, we got it up to 200, baby. We got up to 200. Let me put a little extra coals in there. All right, let's see what we're working with. Keep these coals hot. I didn't even check the time. So I put it in there probably about 30 minutes ago. So I'll leave it here for a couple hours. Get my glove. No glove, no love. These are the gloves I was talking about when I first started my company. Watch your hands. My father-in-law worked at like a plant or something like that, and he gave me a whole bunch of these. So this is what I was cutting grass in. But then I realized how thick they were, so I just used them to add coals to my smoker. I can't even feel anything with these bad boys on. It's smoking. But yeah, that's all I really got to talk about. Make sure that you go big or go home. Like I said, a lot of people out here like spending money on ads and boosting their posts on Facebook, and I used to do that. All that's well and nice. I used to boost my posts on Facebook and try to target the type of people or the customers that I wanted, but I didn't really get no results. You get what I'm saying? So I spent like a couple of $100 doing that. And then when I spent $400 getting these signs made, it was the best money spent. So basically, and I'm not saying going out here and get some kind of big trailer so you could put signs on it, but even before I made my tall trailer with the 8-foot sides, y'all remember I had 4-foot sides. Make some signs for your 4-foot sides, because even having a 4-foot size side trailer, you can haul leaves and stuff. So put some 4-foot sides on your trailer, measure how much space you got, and get some signs made. Take up that whole space. Forget all the flowers and the grass. Put your business name. Put what you want people to know. You know what I mean? If you want people to know you're a lawn care business, put lawn care business on that bad boy. But yeah. So that's what's going on with me. I'm gonna let this smoke for a bit, and then I'm gonna get back on here. You know, most of the time I typically talk this one long clip, but this is probably gonna be multiple clips. So after this smoke for a little bit, I'm gonna get back on here and let y'all know what's going on with me right now. As y'all see, like I said, I was cleaning out my trailer. Y'all see right here, This is my fridge. It's an old fridge. We just got a new fridge. Whew. This fridge was going bad, but the freezer still works. So, and hopefully the refrigerator side wasn't staying as cool as it was. So, hopefully it's still cool enough to keep some cold ones cold. That'll be so awesome. Come out here and have some brews, you know. Anywho, I'll be back. All right, people. As you see, I got my little trusty dusty flashlight, magnetic flashlight. Sticks to any metal. Put some pecan wood in there with some coals. It's been smoking for a couple of hours now. We're gonna close that. I'm gonna show y'all what the meat look like. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So what I like to do, I like to smoke this meat for a couple of hours. Usually I do it for about 2 hours. I think I might do it for 3 today. I put it in the pan here. Let's see if I can stick it to something. There we go. I put it in the pan here so it can stay juicy. I hit it with some apple juice like this. Keep it moist. And then once that bad boy is nice and cooked to the temperature that I like it, I put it over here on that grill side with the grill turned all the way up to char it. But as you can see, this chicken is looking succulent. You guys? Alright, people. I got my grill cranked up as high as it'll go. I got my chicken. This is what it looked like so far. Been smoking. So we are going to throw this chicken over here on the grizzle. Get it nice and charred. Don't mind if I do. And then this chicken will be done. I'm gonna save this little piece to the side for me. Test it out. Yes, sir. Woo. That's some juices. All right. So we're gonna close that down there. All right, so. Man, that's bright, but we're gonna try this chicken right here. So this is just it smoked, fresh off the smoker. See what kind of flavor we got. Delicioso. Alright, people. That's all you gotta do. Well, I ain't gonna get too close because it's hot in there. You just leave it on there for a few minutes on each side, probably 2 minutes or so, just to get a nice little char. And that's done. You take these bad boys out. You let them sit. And you got you some delicious charred smoked chicken already. And you can do the same process. Like, say you don't have a smoker, right? I mean, you're not gonna get the smoke flavor, but hypothetically, you got a stove. So you just put it in the stove in a pan, just like I did over here, and cook it for 2 to 3 hours on low at about 200 to 250 temperature. And then once you get it nice and cooked, just the same way as I did, you take it out to your grill, crank that grill up, and you throw it on the grill. Let me get this little, woo, it's hot. That little burnt piece right there. That's good eating. So, cut this off. Oh yeah. Anywho, my battery's dying. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe. Stay tuned. Yes, sir.